Good morning, all the students. How are you? I hope you all are best and fine. And now we are going to discuss about our fifth lesson, heat and measurement. Yesterday we already taken. There is about our introduction part of our this lesson. Students, once again I am repeat it. Yesterday also 7th class student especially they are making unnecessary chartings in our chart box. So many of the students during the classes you write so many unnecessary things. Don't make like that. It is so many times we are reminding you. Just you required your chart box compulsory. You have to give your attendance and the related doubts about our subjects. Okay now, about homeworks, about the classworks. Don't ask here now. The homework is sent by our head office to you through your principal sir or madam. Don't bother about all the things. And whatever the regularly I am given the homework during the classes, you have to write it is in the classwork. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, now there is our friends may have added to our class within 1 minute. Please take a time for it. Once asked to your principal sir or madam, there is about head office already given that homeworks to you. Yesterday homework I am also here announced na. That is yesterday's homework is what actually? Yes, question number 11 to 16. You have to write in your motion and time lesson, and once read that introduction part of our heat and measurement. Okay, all the students, now we are going to discuss our heat and measurement. What is the heat and which one is called temperature? These all the things. Yes, so many students regularly, and today I am announcing the names of the students also who is regularly charting in that chart box. Don't chart in the chart box, just you are give your response of understood or not, or otherwise any doubts in other topic. That is only. Any other topic you don't chart in this. Okay, clear on that? Otherwise I am hiding your charts, and tomorrow also I am not given availability of our chart box. Okay. Listen students, yesterday we already completed some particular objects we are taken. How you feel about that objects, cold or otherwise hot. You take ice cream, otherwise you take here the what? Juice, fruit juice, or you take it is the what? Chai in the chai which is kept in the sun rays. That is also. And you are also take that is one more thing, spoon in a cup of a hot tea. That is only. Yes, when you touch with it, automatically you feel it is as somewhat hot. Okay, clear on that all of you. Some objects are you feel as cold. Why? What is the difference? And which thing is going on here? Why it is a look somewhat hot? Why it is a look somewhat cold? Okay, clear or not all of you? When you touch it, it will be somewhat transferred to us. Okay, clear or not all of you? When you touch the one body, compulsory it is transferred to our body either in the form of hot or in the form of a cold. Suppose when I touch this board, maybe it looks somewhat cold to me. Okay, when I touch my mobile, somewhat it looks somewhat hard for me around the things. Okay, now when you touch your hand with your cheek, there is somewhat heart is there. When you touch here, somewhat heart is there in our body. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes. Why it is? Why we are taking this type of a feel in our mind? Why we take this type of experience in our mind? Yeah, there it is not mind experience. Our mind is not thinking like that. Our mind is giving the response to the whatever the energy form is changes from one body to the another body. Here, because why? Because objects of ice cream is a looks a cool for us. Why it is a looks a cool for us? Okay, and analyze up to at what mark it is a cool for us. At up to what the situation it is a cool for us. You take ice cream, okay, now, and it will be take on particularly below the sun rays. Okay, clear or not all of you? It is kept in a sun rays, kept in the sun up to some time. Okay, up to 2 to 3 hours. At that time also it looks like cold only. You take that ice cream from the fridge and you touch it. It is looks cold, very cold. And you take that ice cream and it is kept in the sun rays. After 1 hour or 2 hours, once you check it is a cold. That much of cold it is there. It is a cold first. No, it is may somewhat looks hard. The same ice cream. Yes, when it will be taken from the fridge, it will be looks in a cold form. That same ice cream, when it will be taken in the sun, okay, now at 1 hour, after 1 hour, it is somewhat hot than that particular body, our body. How it is possible? Yeah, it is achieved some energy. Where it is achieved that energy? It is came from sun. What you understood from this one? There is a what? Somewhat is came from sun to this ice cream. Okay, clear or not all of you? When you touch that ice cream, at that time also, from ice cream to you, or may some you to the ice cream, somewhat is transferred. What that? That is only our heat energy. Clear or not all the students? That is only the heat energy. Heat energy is one of the form of energy which is changes from hot body to the cold body. Then how do we are tell it is a hot, it is a cold? By using one property. What is that property? Temperature. The temperature is the property of heat which gives the information about the hotness or coldness of the body, or degree of hotness or degree of coldness is only given here. Clear or not all the students? This is only about hotness or heat energy. And here given one experiment, okay, now let us do one. Okay, what they are given in the let us do one, they take what actually, cold water, lukewarm water and warm water. Okay, what they are taken? Cold water in a one bowl. Okay, clear or not all of you? They take it, one of the, vessel in that different vessels, it taken the what? Actually, the water. What is that? Cold water. Okay, clear or not all of you? Take it is a cold water, and here we take the what actually, here we take another one. Okay, clear or not all of you? Another vessel we are considered. In this one there is some warm water but not a fully heated water, there is a what we have taken, somewhat lukewarm water. What we have taken here, lukewarm. It will be taken as a lukewarm water. Okay, somewhat small amount of yes, smoke may come from this. Okay, this type of water they are taken. And in the third vessel there is a taken what actually, yes, hot water. That takes the what in the hot water. The third vessel that takes the what, hot water, which is ready to evaporate. Yes, in this one there is a what, somewhat. Yes, smoke may come for us. From this one there is a evaporated vapor may come for us. This is the hot water, this is the lukewarm water, this is the cold water. Yes, this is the let us do one, Spandana. Don't concentration on that chart box, Nana. There is a what going with the let us do one only. We have taken the cold and as well as the lukewarm water and the hot water. In this one, there is a what you take, there is your left hand fingers in a cold water vessel and right hand finger in a hot water vessel. Yes, simultaneously. Wait for 2 or 3 minutes. Take off both of your fingers and dip them into lukewarm water vessel. Yes, lukewarm water vessel. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, and what do you feel about hotness of water now? Do the both of your fingers feel the same hotness? Yes, the both of the fingers are in the same glass of water. One finger we feel it cold, the other feel it is hot. Look how our fingers are confused. Can we say hotness or coldness of water? Can we exactly decide hotness or coldness of a substance just by touching it? Okay now? Yes, got it or not all the students? You take the different waters. What the waters we have taken? First you have taken the cold water in one vessel. Second you take some water, lukewarm water in that. Yes, and third one we are going with the what? Hot water. Okay, clear or not all the students? And now there is a what? It will be cold when you take here one of your finger. Okay, clear or not all the students? You take your finger inside it. You take, there is a what? Two like these things you have to take here. Like these fingers you have to take here. There is a what? We have taken like these three things. There is, it is a cold water and as well as it is somewhat, it is a contained water of like this water things, water vessels I am taken. Here there is a what actually 3 is required, but it is not possible to take 3. Here I am taken the 2 things only. It is a what, somewhat what actually cold water. This is taken as somewhat hot water. You take these 2 fingers. Okay, now clear or not all of you? Yes, and once check it out, whatever this right hand finger, it is in a warm water, it is in a cold water. Left hand finger in a and taken, it is into the cold water. This finger is what feel as cold. This finger is feel as hot. Clear or not all the students? Now I am remove the hot water. Yes, the same in the place of the hot water I am taken it is as a lukewarm. Suppose it is taken now as a lukewarm. It is taken as a cold water. Yes, now my finger is feel somewhat relaxed than the hot. Okay, clear or not? That much of hot before when you are taken at a hot water, that much of warm it is not feel. But it is the same coldness it is a feel. Clear or not? Now remove this all the cold water and hot water. You take the same 2 fingers in the same water. But this right hand finger till it will be yes, somewhat hot only. It is try to become hot. It is not that much of hot. This is only about what degrees of hotness and as well as the coldness. Simply in your home also you do this activity. Yes, clear or not all the students? Suppose when you take it is in a cold water, your hand, your this finger is a feel as a cold. Why? Because it is a cold, tell me. Why? Because it is a cold. Why? Because it is a cold. Yeah, our body is hotter than this cold water. Understood or not? Our body is hotter than this cold water. That's why only our this water is feel as cold. Okay, when you come to here lukewarm water, maybe it is a more greater than our body temperature. Okay, it is more hot than our body temperature. Here you take here, what's Mr. Manusrujan, what you required? Huh? What you require? There is actually science class, general science class. It is not a science adda. Today science adda is there. You perform that experiment and you send that video to our principal group. Otherwise, our WhatsApp group somewhat is given. Huh? Don't chat here. Mrs. Secha Reddy. Yeah, there is a what we have taken. We take a wear. We wear what actually? We wear silk better than woolen sweater. No, it is not like that. Okay, na? Yes, it is the woolen is only better. Okay, na? Than silk. Why? Because woolen. Why we are wear the sweater? We want to keep the warm our body. That's why only we are wear the woolen sweater. Okay, na? Yes. Now, in case we are using the silk, it is no use for us. Okay. And now come to our topic. There is a what we have taken: the cold water, lukewarm water, and hot water. The lukewarm water is somewhat greater temperature than our body. And when you take hot water, it is the greatest temperature than our body. That's why our finger, which are immersed in a hot water, it is feel very hot. And when you take it is in the cold water, it is a very cold. Okay, now you remove the two fingers from the cold and hot water. You once immerse these two fingers in a lukewarm water. How you are feeling? Yes, this whatever the cold one is there. Yes, it is a till somewhat coldness is only there. Compare with this one. Yes, clear or not all of you? Why? Because it is a try to become hot. And our there is a whatever the hot finger is there, that is a try to become cold than the hot water. Okay, this is only indicates what degrees of hotness and coldness. Our let us do one thing. What is given here? Let us do one thing. It is taken as you don't take there is a what boiled water here for your experiment purpose. Don't do these things. Don't play with the temperatures and fires and hots. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, when you take a cold water, it will be feel as a cold. Why? Because your body temperature is greater than this water. Maybe when you take a lukewarm water, you feel somewhat warm. Why? Because your body temperature somewhat greater than your body temperature somewhat very lesser than this lukewarm water. That's why you feel somewhat warm. But when you consider hot, automatically it is what? Very hot. Why? Because it is may double than the temperature of our body. What temperature? The temperature is only indicate hotness or coldness. Hotness or coldness. Got it or not? This is a coldness. Then what? Then our body temperature. We are hot compared with this cold water. We are somewhat equal, not equal, somewhat lesser less than hot, then this lukewarm water. That's why we may feel as hot. Suppose you come to here, it is very hot when we compare with our body temperature. Clear or not, all the students? In this way only you are take the hotness or coldness. In this one, what you observe? Our body hotness is compared with this water hotness or coldness. Here, which one is the coldness? It is a contain coldness. It is the degree of coldness. Once you write the degrees of coldness of all these things, it is a high degree, it is a low degree, it is a very low degree of coldness. Understood all of you? Here it is a what? It is a very cold. Degree of a coldness means what? It is a very coldness. It is a very, it is a what? Slight coldness, small coldness. It is a what? Very little bit amount cold. Okay, in the form of a coldness. Come to hotness. Hotness means what? It is a what actually? It is not a hot. Actually, the cold body is not contain a temperature. Yeah, it is also contain temperature, but it is a very less. Every time, don't confuse about the temperature. The temperature is not only measure the hotness, it is also measure the coldness also. How much cold, how much hot. You compare with the hot with the cold, cold with the hot. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Suppose you take a cold. The cold terms you write in the hot terms. Understood my concept here? It is a cold actually. Cold is not contain hot. Yeah, it is a very little cold, very small. Otherwise, very little cold here. Okay, very little hot here. Okay, clear or not? Small amount of hot degree is only there. The degree is nothing but intensity. Intensity, how much? The degree is nothing but it gives how much. In our words, degree of hotness means what? How much hot. Degree of cold is nothing but how much cold. Okay, clear or not? It is a cold means it is a small hot, little hot, and it is somewhat. Okay, then it is. Okay, clear or not, all of you? It is a hot. Otherwise, it is a cold in the terms of warm. It is not in a cold mode. Yeah, very little cold only. Okay, clear or not, all of you? When you come to here, it is a very less cold. Less cold. Least cold, less cold, cold. It is our degrees of coldness. One comes to hotness. Yes, least hot. Yes, least hot, less hot, hot. This is only the degree of hotness. This information is only came from our letters to 1. Okay now? Yes, I hope you are understood. Hotness or coldness. Then how do we clarify about hotness or coldness? Tell me. How do we clarify it is hotness or coldness? Yeah, when you touch it, when you contact it, at that time only you get hotness or coldness. Every time is a compulsory need to contact. No, every time is not need to contact. Okay now? Now there is a what? Fire at the time of a winter. Okay, at the morning session when we go nearby the fire, we feel hot, but we not touch that fire now. But we are when we are somewhat distance from. Otherwise, when we apart from that fire, at that time also we feel hot. We are not touched with that hot fire also, we feel hot. Means what? Means what? There is somewhat hotter body there than us. Okay, clear or not, all of you? Determined means decide. Decide. Determined means decide. Okay. In another word, decide. Spandana, you are asked about that one more question also. What is the heat? Once again, I repeat it. Heat is energy form. Heat is energy form, which is transferred from hot body to the cold body. Hot body to the cold body. Yes. And now that is only here the degrees of hotness or coldness are compulsory. May for some particular bodies we have to touch it. When you take it is a boiled water. When we touch with that one, yes, what happened you know very well. Okay, clear or not all the students? When you touch this, yes, it is what happened, we know very well it is. Got it? Yes, what will we get for us? Somewhat our skin may damages. When you take here, it is a hard body, very hard things. That's why we don't have to, there is a, don't try to touch it. Just you are from somewhat apartness only, you will get it is what? Hotness. Got it up? Every time for the measuring the degrees of hotness or coldness need not to touch the bodies. Suppose there is a very big ice black is there beside of us. Okay, clear or not all of you? When we are somewhat aparted from that iceberg, otherwise ice black, we are feel cold. When we go near by the fire, we are feel hot. We need not to touch that. What you understood from this one? What you understood from this one? For the measuring the heat, for the calculate the temperature, every time the body may not compulsory is touch with the body. Okay, clear or not all of you? But accurate measurement is not possible without touch the body. Yes, we just estimated hotness or coldness. Okay, clear or not all the students? Somewhat substances are not looking in the mode of a heart, but when we touch it, at that time only you will get that things. Okay, we experience it, that is may hot or cold. Okay, clear or not all of you? Suppose when there is a boiling is going on, as in one particular vessel, okay, but it is covered by one cap. Okay, may experience so many times by you. Otherwise, somewhat food material is there. It will be not looks like a somewhat hard, but when we touch with our tongue at that time we know very well what is the pain of that hotness. Clear or not all the students? Okay, na? Yes. That's why only we are estimated the hotness or coolness. Every time we need not to contact with the body. Yes, sometimes we want to measure accurately the heat amount, compulsory we touch with the body. Otherwise we not get it. Got it? This is only the fundamental concept of heat and measurement. Okay? Yes? And this is about first we have to go with again once again replay of this heat and measurement introduction. What is there in that one? There is a what? We have to take somewhat objects and we have to know yes what is the seasons change. The seasons are changes are yes we are decided by which things? Got it all the students? How we are decided, how we determine the season change? How we determine the season change? Based on the temperature change. Now why we are called it is in the winter? Yeah, this whatever the situation is there, it is now very cold. That's why it is called winter. When there is a what? May is coming at that time, it looks somewhat hot. The temperature is increases. That's why we call it is in a what actually? Yes, that's why it is called it is what? Summer. Like that we determine based on the heat only, yes, that seasons also. And how we decide this? By using hotness and as well as the coldness. That is only degree of hotness or degree of coldness. Then how we calculate the degree of hotness or coldness? By the touch or by the away from the body also we are determine the hotness or coldness of the body. For this purpose only there is a given one of the experiment. Let us do things. We have taken 3 vessels. In the 3 vessels we have taken the different hot or cold water. There is the first you take a cold water in one vessel. The next you are taken it is warm water. Okay, clear or not all of you? And the next you come to here hot water. There is a 3 different waters are there here. One is a cold, another one is a lukewarm, another one is a hot water. You take the fingers of you of left and right. First you take on the first one and the third one. Okay now? Yes, the third one. Where you have taken the third one, the finger that will feel as hot, very hot. And when you take it is in a cold, it is a take as a yes, it is a take as cool. Okay, it's a feel as a cool. Okay, and remove these 2 things and you take the 2 fingers inside of the lukewarm water. Okay, now whatever the cold finger is there, may it try to feel as a what actually? Try to feel as somewhat a warm. It is whatever the hot, very hot thing is there, the hotness is the decreases when we take it in the lukewarm water. In this way, when you compare these all the things by our mind, okay, that is only gives hotness and as well as the coldness. Okay, you feel coldness in this first one, you feel very hotness in this third one, you feel somewhat meanwhile hotness in this lukewarm water. Okay, this is only the degree of hotness or coldness. When it is a cold, it is a called very cold degree. Yes, it is a cold degree, more cold degree. It is a what hot. That's why it is a what a more heat it is. It is a indicate a high heat degree. It is indicate the low heat degree. It is indicate the middle heat degree. Yes, it is a indicate the high cold degree. It is indicate the low cold degree. Okay, this is only the degree is nothing but it is how much of fast, how much of cold. Clear or not, all the students? This is only about hotness and as well as the coldness. And now come to here, heat is the energy or not? Heat is energy form or not? Heat, it is an energy form. How you say heat is energy form? Yeah, somewhat student before that they are asking what is energy sir? Okay now? Yeah, energy is nothing but what? Energy is nothing but capacity to do work. Energy is nothing but what? No? Energy is nothing but which capacity to do work? Yes, to do work, whatever the capacity is there, that is only called the energy. That is the capacity, okay na, which is given to do work, it is only called energy. Work is nothing but, you know very well, when we applied a force on the body changes from one place to the another place, it is a called work now. I hope you are understood. There is a word, these definitions are there in your 9th class about energy and work. Yes, we have that all the things in your 9th class. But once check it out. What is energy? Energy is nothing but which makes the work, that is only called energy. Then what is the work? What is the work? When we applied a force on the body, the body changes its position from one place to the other place. It is only called what? It is only called what? It is a called work. Okay, suppose this duster is there. Okay, now I am applying on this duster somewhat force. It will be moved from here to here. Okay, because of what? Because of my energy. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Now the duster is changes its shape. How it is possible? When I am applying my force on this particular duster, automatically it is a changes its positions. This end is a changes to this position to this end. That is a called what? No, work. Okay, all the students, I hope you understood. Work is nothing but when we apply force on the body changes its position from one place to the other place. It is a called work. Okay, clear or not, all the students? When there is a capacity to do work, it is, yes, any body is ready to capacity. That body contain a capacity to the type of work. That is only called what? Energy. Energy is nothing but capacity to do work. Work is nothing but when we apply the force on the body changes its position from one place to the another place. It is a call. It is a called what? It is a call. Actually, it is a called what? It is only called work. Okay, now the work is made by anything, that is a called energy. Then how our heat is energy formed? Yes, how our heat is energy formed? There is a given one of the best example in our textbook. What is a given? There is a what? When you take here, yes, one vessel. On that vessel, yes, when we are given temperature by through the fire. Okay, there is a what? There is a given. There is a given one of the vessel. It is a given. Okay, now there is a what? Fire is a, yes, provided by here. The fire is a given to it. Yes, and there is a one cap is there. Okay, now inside it there is a what? Water is there. Suppose water or milk, any other things. Daily you observe these things. Our mom said to you, observe that milk is heated or not. You are going to do what? Watch our cricket matches. Yes, there is a very tension match is there. What is going on? You forgot about this. Automatically, whatever the material is there, it is a boil and it is a came out from this. Okay, clear or not all of you? It will be came out from this, and at that time, without our influence only, whatever the covered plate is there, that is become beside from its cap. How it is possible? Because of our heat energy only. When we given fire to this particular milk or water, at that time it is a boil. Yes. Boiled means what? They move or not one place to the another place at the time of boiling. Okay, now our water or otherwise there is a milk, whatever there in the bowl, otherwise the vessel, they move one place to another place. Before the firing, before there is a provide the heat, they are in a what? They are in a steady position only. Clear or not all of you? Whatever the things are there, they are in a steady position only. But when we provide the somewhat fire through this, automatically they changes their positions. Okay, means what? There is a what is going on? The particles are moved from one place to the another place. Here, that whatever the water particle or milk particles are there, they move from one place to the another place. That is a called what? Work. Clear or not all of you? That is a called what? Work only. Okay, now that work, why? Because it is a called work. Why? Because somewhat is moves it one place to the another place. It is a moves. That is only called what actually? Work. Work definition is what? Nana. When we apply the force on the body changes from one position to the another position. Yeah, it is a changes or not? Yeah, it is a changes. Okay, now and automatically it will be came out. Actually, there is a, what is the level? This is only the level of our milk. When we heat it, it will reaches from here to here. It is a travel somewhat distance or not? Yeah, it is a travel somewhat distance. That's why work is done. Work done here. Work done by these things. Work done by this vessel. No, the work done by this milk. No, which made work it is? Yeah, it is made by the fire. It is made by the fire. Fire contain what? Fire contain heat. Heat is only done this work. Yes, capacity contained for which one? Not contained for milk. Not contained by this vessel. It is a contained by which one? It is a contained by fire. Got it? It is contained by which one? It is contained by fire. That's why it is a called what actually? Heat is an energy form. Yes, capacity to do work. It is only called energy. There is a work done on this particular mill by our fire in the form of a heat. That's why our heat is energy form or not? Yeah, that's why only our heat is energy form. Okay, so many observations may have around you. Yes, which is the proved as the heat is energy form. Okay, clear or not all the students? There is a given in our page number, yes, 44. In the page number 44, there is a given somewhat examples. How we clarify our heat is an energy form. What is that? Yes, sorry, 45 it is there. Yes, sorry, 45 it is there. Heat is energy or not? Here, the heat is energy form only. Okay, now? Yes, and this is only the information we are having here. The next to come to here, the conservation of energy. Conservation of energy. What is the conservation? What is the conservation? Yeah, when you take here, rub your hands like this. Yes, when nowadays in the winter session regularly we do like these things only. Yes, make like this rubbing fast and as well as when you take like this here, automatically you feel somewhat hot. Okay, clear or not all of you? Take like this and you take here on this particular place. How? There is a what? There is a which is called mechanical energy. What is this? Motion. Okay, one particle is moved on another one. It is called what? It is in a which motion? It is a which motion? Tell me. It is called oscillatory motion or not? When you take like this, one is a to, another one is a fro. One is a to, another one is a fro. It is oscillatory motion. There is a mechanical energy converted into heat energy. But energy loss is here. No loss in the energy. Yes, that is only called conservation of energy. Energy is not created by us, energy is not destroyed by us, but energy changes from one form to the another form. That is only called what? Conservation of energy. We have to go to discuss by tomorrow conservation of energy. Okay, clear or not all the students? Today homework for you. Okay, now yes, you are concentrate on let us do one. Okay, now here homework for you. Yes, analyzing hotness or coldness of bodies, degree of hotness or degree of coldness of a body. Try to give more example. Yes, how you feel hotness or cold, whatever the coldness of the body. How to measure the degree of hotness and how to measure the degree of coldness. When you feel degree of hotness, when you feel degree of coldness, you record it today's whatever the activity is going by you. Okay, clear or not all of you? When you are not wear the sweater, at that time you feel cold. When you wear the sweater, your body feel as somewhat hot. Clear or not all of you? Like these observations only you have to write based on let us do one as a homework. I am sending the homework to you. Yes, read that lesson, the page number, okay, whatever 44 is there, okay, and 43 and 44. Once read that and write somewhat observations of hotness or coldness, or degree of hotness and degree of coldness. Okay, clear or not all the students? Tomorrow we will go with the remaining things. Okay, very important things. Tomorrow onwards only our actual lesson started. That is the conservation of energy, and as well as the what is the heat and how the heat energy is transferred from one body to the another body and when it is stops. Okay, clear? That is only we have to go to discuss tomorrow. Bye, take care.